Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equity Story. And we had a lot of fun over the weekend, Wolf. We had a CTM event, so all those traders now they actually do know we're completely mad. So,
and they hopefully know what they're doing now.
Yeah, well, hopefully, yeah. All right, so this is just a general share advice, not personal advice. And Wolfie. Let's go. Let's have a look at
what a weekend we had anyway, right? Without the CTM, I mean, we had Credit Suisse being taken over by almost for $1 by UBS. So the banking sector at the moment is undergoing some really significant testing of its resolve. And I saw, Dave, this morning, I think a lot of the main central banks basically giving some guarantee to a lot of these banks for lending and money flows, because you can see this could be contagion spreading of bank runs pretty much, right? Doesn't matter how good you are or how bad you are. Of course, you'd expect the investors to sniff out some of the weaker banks, but it doesn't really matter. Bank run's a bank run. It doesn't matter who you go for. You could get yourself into trouble. So from that one, probably going to be volatile for a little while yet until things gets a little bit more clear. We need some clarity of how this is going to be solved.
Yeah, Wolf, and I think my gut feeling is it's not going to die off immediately. I think it's just going to put pressure on the market for the rest of this month, and again, could be rather supportive of gold for the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Absolutely agree. So that's why, again, you probably hit the bullseye there with 3 more hot stocks on the weekend with 3 golds. So we'll go through some of these.
Yeah, we'll have a look at gold, how it's doing. Okay, Wolf, there's a bit of news today, so we've got a takeover. Far away. Tell us all about it, Wolfie. What's going on here with ACL?
Yeah, so actually a couple of takeovers. So look, when I was reading I'm thinking ACL all being taken over. I thought, okay, third player is getting taken over by Helios, the second player. No. I was like, after reading about 5 minutes, I'm thinking, hang on a second, it's the other way around. ACL's taken over Helios. I'm thinking, wow, this is like ambitious from ACL. But you know what? I mean, probably makes sense to have the second and third biggest players to join forces to take on Sonic. So we'll see how that sort of pans out. I saw that was, I think, 0.74 shares. It's all script, right? So I'm just looking at how it actually will work out, and it's not a super huge premium, but it is still there where I think joining forces will be much better than doing it on your own. So overall, interesting. Let's see how it pans out. I think Helios just went back and said, well, don't do anything yet. So when I looked at it, it was still very early. Helios didn't say anything about this, said just wait, shareholders. We got to have to evaluate this because it was just lobbed this morning.
So tell me, do you think Sonic are going to come in to join the party here?
Very interesting question, Dave. I actually thought about it for a second. I thought, can Sonic have a look at it? Absolutely. But whether the FIRB, will allow that, probably not, right? You can't have the first and the second one joining and then having a huge gap to the third one. So I think that's going to be probably less likely. I'm thinking second and third, much better chance of succeeding than the first and the second joining forces.
All right, very, very interesting. And it's funny you should see sort of ACL did have a little bit of a leap recently, Wolf. So yeah, possibly Cat was already out of the bag there.
Yep.
Now LAU had a speeding ticket. I'm actually surprised at speeding ticket for going up. I mean, it hasn't got up that much.
No, and I think that just shows the lack of education from ASX. They just need to do the CTM and they'll understand what's going on, right? You understand the volumes are picking up. You've got a breakout, so the traders are getting in, right? Plus, if you add the fundamentals, you've got Scott's that's just failed. You're probably going to have more work for some of these smaller players like Lindsay, CLX, KSC. It makes sense. So ASX, get your act together, do the CTM. You'll understand why these things happen. You won't have to query and waste people's time.
All right, yeah, get them on the trading course. Okay, RMS.
Yes.
Again, BR. They bought BRB. Again, and 2 little gold miners. I think they paid around 40. Not a bad deal for the BRB shareholders, Wolfie.
Yeah, look, if obviously I think it's still in the trading hold, but again, all script here, and looking like at about 40 cents at the current prices. It's actually BRB is got about 1.7 million ounces of gold, right? So that's why RMS like to add those little medium type size mines to their portfolio. So good luck to them. We'll see how this all plays out. Again, I'm not even sure the breaker has said anything as yet either, because this has again been just lobbed this morning. So we'll see how, but you know, it's good to see there's some action in this space.
All right, now we've seen iron ore holding up reasonably well. So I still quite like CIA for that trade.
Yep.
You can see BHP actually broken trend short term, but as a dividend play, most probably will still deliver, Wolf, because that iron ore price is holding up reasonably well.
130 bucks still. I mean, crazy. Anyway, good luck to them.
Wolfie, we had a look at you know, gold was obviously a good call last week for the hot stocks, and great to see Northern Star up 8%. You know, all these stocks like BGL, PRU, they're all doing 8%, absolutely superb. Newcrest up 6%. We added 2 more, so and that was really because they had buy signals. So we added CMM onto and we added little AGG as well onto that. Again, they had good buy signals, and I think if gold keeps going up, these companies should keep delivering as well.
Look at us, so green, isn't it? I mean, they all that sector is that one to play with at the moment.
Oh, definitely, and I think the general feeling is, I think I can't see this. You know, why is gold doing well? And it's always a collapse of confidence in the government, I suppose, and you can see that now at the moment around the world. We've got massive collapse in confidence of the banking system, and gold should be well supported in that type of environment.
Yep.
We had a few. Maybe I have a quick look at Einstein's Wolf. So
yeah, that's fine.
You know, we had some buy signals. We had VHT looking quite nice. CMM, obviously, 2 gold plays. IFT did not look too bad, and EMR.
Yeah.
And bullish shares. We had LAU, which is up today. XRO.
Yeah.
We'll have a look at that. And the EBO, I still thought looked fairly good. There wasn't many. NAN looked still reasonably good. DBI, KIL, TLX, AIA, SNL, REA, CLG, ACF, MXI, RFT, RSG, and BSI, 88, PME, ABB. So
there's some good stories in there, right? I mean, these are decent stories in there. So there's still hopefully some money to be made on even this market. And I'm seeing like your IFT is up, Dave. I'm seeing, like you said, the LAU is up. So definitely there's still money to be made. Yeah,
it's good to see XRO is sort of holding up. How's that little BIS doing? Yeah, they're holding up. Look, they're not moving, but again, it's a good dividend payer, not expensive. Obviously, I presume our RSG would be having a good day. Yeah, naturally with the market. ACF would be holding up, I think. I wonder how that realestate.com, because that was interesting price action, Wolfie.
Very interesting, isn't it? In a market that's really against it, it's actually a great job.
Well, actually, yeah. Well, again, they're actually up, aren't they? So again, Einstein's sort of picking what there is out there. And this is my interesting one. This little DBI. Got no idea why I had that big move up last week, but certainly it's got to prick your interest, definitely.
Yeah, I'm expecting some sort of an announcement this week, surely.
Really? We got EBO still looking good, I think, from last week. See what they're doing. Yeah, they're holding up, aren't they? So again, sort of Einstein's really, I think, just picking out what little there is out there, Wolf.
And strong stories too, Dave. I mean, that's the beauty about it, isn't it?
All right, listen, on that note, guys, it's just go gold and good luck with those gold plays, and hasta mañana.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the week.
See you, Wolfie. Bye, mate.